But all right, this is a video about Elon Musk, not the college experience. This is like years and years ago, but pay attention. Something I'm gonna point out.
You don't need college to learn stuff, okay? Everything is available basically for free.
He was talking about like SpaceX even 6 years ago. Just keep that in mind.
You can learn anything you want for free. It is not a question of learning. There is a value that colleges have, which is like, seeing whether can somebody work hard at something, including a bunch of sort of annoying homework assignments, and still do their homework assignments and kind of soldier through and get it done. That's like the main value of college. And then also, if you probably want to hang around with a bunch of people your own age for a while instead of going right into the workforce. So I think colleges are basically for fun and to prove you can do your chores, but they're not for learning. So I'm going to make sure Tesla recruiting does not have anything that says requires university, because that's absurd. But there is a requirement of evidence of exceptional ability. Like, you just can't, if you're trying to do something exceptional, they must have evidence of exceptional ability. I don't consider going to college evidence of exceptional ability. In fact, ideally, you dropped out and did something. I mean, obviously, let's look at Gates is a pretty smart guy. He dropped out. Jobs is pretty smart. He dropped out. Larry Ellison, smart guy. He dropped out. Obviously not needed.
So
did Shakespeare even go to college? Probably not.
So yeah, he said that even too. He said like when you graduate college, you shouldn't. He said you shouldn't go straight into the workforce. I don't know. I'm a little I'm just gonna show this as a good having this up here. I don't know about that personally. Like he's saying like I don't know, man. Y'all know Elon weird. Y'all know Elon always saying some off the wall stuff, but do a whole nother thing. Like literally, he's saying that you don't have to go to college and blah blah blah. He went to college. How does it sound that I went to college and I'm telling you, you don't need to go to college to make more money? Like, some people have to go to college. Like, if you want to be a doctor, you have to go to college. If you want to be a lawyer, you have to go to college. If you want to do anything that's like a really top tier, you have to go to college. And then if you work at his company, he probably don't care if you went to college or not went to college. He probably just want to know, do you know how to do the job? That's Elon though. That's his perspective. We respect it. Like, yeah, you're brilliant. I don't know if they call you a genius. I don't know. But yes, that remember that they're always going to tell you that you don't need to go to college. People in today's time, 2026, are always going to say you do not need to get a college degree. But you have to think, these people don't come from, I'm just saying, they don't come from backgrounds of where you come from probably. And so you need to go get some college education. Whoever feels like they should, you should. If you feel like maybe I should, you should. If you didn't go to a top tier high school where they taught you college things early and you really don't need a college degree, and you say, well, I'm gonna be in sales my whole life. I think I'll be a good car salesman. I'll work my way up and I'll become like a GM. I'll work my way up and I'll be good. I don't need a college degree. Then you don't. But remember that college gives you, when you get a college degree, it gives you flexibility. It gives you the ability to move to different jobs, even if you don't make more money. But when a job lays you off, you have a better chance at landing a job, especially if you set your money aside. But remember, college can be worthless if you don't take the classes you feel like you need. Literally, I took accounting classes because I figured, I was having this thing called starting your own business. Still don't know much about it, but maybe I heard Mark Cuban said in the interview, you should take accounting. Take as many accounting classes as you can. I took accounting. I was scared to death, didn't know what was going on, but my instructors understood that I don't know anything about accounting. I don't know anything about accounting. So I learned. And so if you feel like you're going to do some content creation, you can go to school, learn how to edit, learn how to run a production company. Like, schools will teach you that. And then if you say, well, I'm not paying the price for that, then don't pay the price. Go to another school that offers it for a good price. Take a few production classes, then say, okay, or editing classes, videography classes, learn it a little bit, wherever you think you need. Then say, okay, I need to go to business school. I need to go learn business. It's like the founders of Apple started at a 2-year. Then transferred. They started at a 2-year. Elon Musk, SpaceX, as I end this, SpaceX, Elon Musk went to university. Many of these founders went to universities. And as we get more founders, more CEOs, remember, CEOs don't step into their positions until later in life. You are not going to see, you will see a 26, a 30-year-old. They are out there. You will see some young CEOs, but a lot of CEOs at these generational companies, or you're going to work at this generational company, wherever CEO you work there, they're going to put people in place who they feel, just off age, they can relate to, can handle this job. But at the end of the day, I don't care what they say. A lot of these people have education, college degrees, countless of them, certificates, specialists. So play this bet. Hope you enjoy it. It was definitely not just strictly, school review. It was definitely like trying to find this and that, and give you a little tap into my brain. That's how my brain works a little bit. Have this on one. We done. Debt-free degree. They sell brain debt, but we ain't.